Among the Slavic gods, an unusual deity stands as the god of fire and hearth, Simargl. Though sometimes known as a heavenly dog, the guardian of seeds for sowing. However, the task of safeguarding seeds was actually entrusted to a much smaller deity, Periplut. Ancient Slavic texts recount the birth of Simargl, a tale rooted in divine magic. Simargl struck the alatar stone with his enchanted hammer, releasing divine sparks that burst into flames, revealing the fiery god Simargl. Mounted on a golden-maned horse adorned in silver, he bore a banner of thick smoke, and his passage left a scorched trail. Despite his immense strength, he often displayed a serene and peaceful demeanor. As the offspring of the god of celestial fire, Simargl held dominion over fire sacrifices, home, and hearth, and he was the guardian of seeds and crops. He had the ability to transform into a sacred winged dog. The true name of the god of fire remains uncertain, most likely due to its sacred nature. However, this deity did not dwell in some distant heavenly realm, but rather resided among the people, which led them to utter his name less frequently, substituting it with allegories. The Slavs attributed the emergence of humanity to fire. According to legends, the gods fashioned the first man and woman from two sticks, between which a fire ignited. The very first flame of love, Simargl, stood as a sentinel, preventing evil from permeating the world. Throughout the night, he stood guard with a fiery sword, but on the day of the autumn equinox, he temporarily left his post to answer the call of the bathing lady, Kupalnitsa, goddess of night and water, who beckoned him to partake in love games. On the day of the summer solstice, 9 months later, Simargl and Kupalnitsa welcomed their offspring, Kostroma and Kupala. Kostroma and Kupala have their own sad story to tell, one of tragedy and love. In a pure field, Kupala and Kostroma sought solace, listening to the enchanting siren bird. But misfortune befell them. Fate separated the brother and sister. The Lord of Darkness, Chernobog, orchestrated Kupala's abduction by geese swans and the siren bird to distant lands. Years later, they unknowingly wed, and only then did the gods reveal the truth. Kupala had married his own sister. Overwhelmed by shame, Kostroma dove into a dark forest lake, but did not die. Instead, she transformed into a mavka, a female water spirit, while Kupala perished in fire, killing himself. Walking around the lake, Kostroma would charm men, then drag them into the watery abyss, only to discover later that they were not her lover, Kupala. The god's vengeance had succeeded, but with little joy, as it proved too cruel. Repenting, the celestial beings revived Kupala and Kostroma as the Ivan de Marva flower, where Kupala's fiery yellow hue and Kostroma's blue-violet shade echo in the depths of a forest lake. Some theories link Simargl to the Iranian Simargl, a giant magic bird, while others propose a connection to the firebird, a herald of happiness that brings joy to those it encounters. In this interplay of myths and allegories, Simargl remains a captivated deity, exuding the essence of fire's transformative power in the eternal cycle of creation and happiness.